Welcome to Better Call Saul Before Breaking Bad, a podcast where I, Kent Meslowski, for reasons of obsessive-compulsive disorder, force my friend Steve Ignat to watch Better Call Saul and then Breaking Bad in chronological order. This is Better Call Saul Before Breaking Bad.
We are recording.
We're rolling.
All
So
right.
This is now the season premiere of season 2 of Better Call Saul. Your initial impression, Steve. By the way, this is Steve Ignat.
Hi, everybody. This is Better Call Saul Before Breaking Bad.
Correct. Better Call Saul Before Breaking Bad. Welcome, everybody.
And I'm having fun. I'm having a hell of a lot of fun following this story. It's beautiful. I can't wait to find out how it all ties in with Breaking Bad, even though I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I know it's a huge phenomena, and
Phenomena.
All right. But yeah, everybody loves it, and I'm eager to see why.
Just answer that like a politician. What are your initial impressions of the season premiere of season 2 of Better Call Saul?
Well, everybody loves it. It's sure to please.
You just saw it.
Yeah.
You're saying you liked it.
Yeah. Unequivocally, I cannot deny nor confirm its existence.
So they introduced a character in this episode.
Yes.
Giselle.
I love that. Okay. Is that a spoiler that you just said, or?
I'm just talking about you saw Kim. You saw Kim as
like Giselle,
like not
Stewart, was it?
Doesn't care Kim.
What was her last name? I forget. That was such.
I don't know.
I loved how everything transpired.
He pulled her into his Slip and Jimmy world,
and she loved it.
Yeah,
she absolutely adored it.
Totally on board.
She had so much fun, and you could see that it was like what was missing from her world.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, this is so much fun. But then she's like, okay, well, off to work I go.
Right.
And I think Jimmy kind of saw it that way too. Jimmy's like, oh, all right, well, I'll just get back to work. I mean, thinking about it, because at first I was like, well, why would Jimmy just go to work for those people? Maybe he saw a little bit of her world as she saw a little bit of his world.
Davis and Maine.
Yeah.
Because at the very top of the episode, it begins with him rejecting the job. And so that is sort of the arc of this episode for Jimmy he goes from devil may care Jimmy to like he pushes that to its absolute peak and pulls Kim into it and then realizes, oh yeah, this was a detour for Kim.
Right.
Like Kim's not used to this world. This is my world, the world of chaos that makes sense to me. But her whole thing is like, she's got a serious job.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
like,
she's got to be.
She can have fun, but like Monday morning she's right back to.
Yeah.
She pushes Jimmy to then go to Davis and Maine.
Yeah. I think it took her opening up and saying, okay, I'll do this and we'll check this out. Mm-hmm. And it took her open-mindedness to kind of unlock his open-mindedness. Hey, I'm gonna, all right, I'll play this game. And so she's like, yeah, hey, all right, I loved what you did. Mm-hmm. I loved what we did together. That was great. But it's time for me to go to work. Right. So maybe he's thinking the same thing. I don't know. Or maybe he has an ulterior motive. I don't know. It makes sense that he would. Yeah. Because of what this show is supposed to be about.
See, Victor wasn't really a new character. Giselle was a new character.
Right.
Victor was just slipping Jimmy by another name.
Yeah.
Like he's just, I'm the con man
just
guy.
An alias.
Like
yeah.
I'm just, exactly. Victor with a K.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you make things specific, it makes things more believable.
Yeah, why would anyone? Whoa.
Oh, shit.
We're good.
There you go. Plug in the mic. There we go. Better? How did we get them unplugged? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
so we started this episode out not
unplugged.
Completely unplugged from the source.
Oh, well.
With only one mic working instead of...
Our apologies. The studio is under renovations, and we're doing the best we can. contribute to our Patreon. Anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for doing that.
Definitely. Doing us a world of good, and in turn, yourselves a world of good.
All right, that's high-minded bullshit. The point is, thank you. So
I'm
Mike got fired.
I'm still, my yeah.
Mike got fired from his side hustle.
I think Mike quit. That's not. That's kind of like, oh, you're on your own.
The gravy train's leaving, Buster.
Yeah,
the clearly Canadian.
You just watch that guy, and he's the epitome of the noob.
Yeah.
He has no idea what he's doing.
Right.
Has no experience.
Mike got into that in the last season. You're a criminal now.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not a bad guy. He's like, I didn't say you're a bad guy. I said you're a criminal.
Yeah.
Now it's up to you what sort of criminal you can be. You can be a good criminal, you can be a bad criminal. But like, you crossed that line.
There's a lot of wisdom in the show that I don't know if people will take it as wisdom. I'm speaking future tense, which I'm taking it as wisdom,
right?
Because this is real life, and I really love shows, which I don't love many shows because I haven't watched a whole lot.
Fair.
And it seemed like the late 90s was about where I stopped watching shows.
That's when we put you in your box to make sure that if Breaking Bad came out, that you would never watch it.
I just posted on Facebook today that
the reception in his box is fantastic.
Basically, I let on a little bit about the podcast.
5G Wi-Fi in there.
What? I said the only thing I could say about the podcast that we're recording is that a lot of people would be just screaming at their phones about how frickin' just foolish and naive I could be. But you got to think, I'm watching this for the first time, and it's a lot more fun than I have had for freaking decades of television or series in particular.
It's a shockingly well-made show.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. And I can't wait to see more.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last part of this episode was the switch that said, "Do not turn this switch off," and of course Jimmy is going to go turn the switch off. I think that he is going to do the thing on the side. It's going to be a side gig. Whatever he winds up doing, like he said, letting the universe take him where it wants to, introduce whatever opportunities it's going to.
Kind of visually represented by the pool that he was floating in.
Yeah.
Right next to, there was like a mural of the same thing.
Really?
It was like a whirlpool.
How did I not see that? The blue and white mural. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, the tile.
Yeah. And he had let it take him further the second day. Oh. Like he was further down.
Okay.
Going with the flow, like literally.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a lot
of.
Yeah.
You put those visuals together really well.
That's Vince Gilligan.
You put them together in your head better than I do. So
they're just
kudos.
They put a lot into this show. It's shocking how good it is. It really is, because it's TV, but it's on the level of cinema. And
I agree.
Phenomenal.
I agree completely.
Yeah, you saw the hooked up Canadian gangster.
Yeah.
The dude, his shoes matched his watch, matched his Hummer.
Yeah. Really dumb.
And he fired Mike.
I want to know what the cops found. Because they didn't drag anything out of that hole.
Mm-hmm.
There was a hole behind his couch. His couch was the only thing in the house that wasn't
they just looked,
turned over, because obviously he put it all back. And whomever stole everything may or may not have gotten to that hole.
Do you think that love seat was flipped over, and that's why the pile of stuff ends?
I think it was turned. I think it was turned no differently than the cops had turned it.
Okay.
I mean, most people being right-handed, and sorry about the Southpaws, but that's the truth. There are more right-handed people than there are left-handed. But wouldn't you
deal with it?
Wouldn't you go after a couch with your right hand? You have more power pulling things than you do pushing.
Not endorsing breaking into houses,
right? Yeah.
If you're trying to see what someone might have under some floorboards.
Move a couch with your right hand.
There you go.
That's
done
the
and
way
done.
you do it.
All right. And so, yeah, we saw Nacho again, and we purport that Nacho probably broke into this dude's house.
He's a little more evil than I thought he was.
He's a gangster.
Yeah.
Nacho doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, Nacho will do what he has to.
Yep.
Nacho was down to kill those kids, the skateboarders, if he had to.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure of it. But he saw opportunity in not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as well as, hey, here's another thing that we won't get in trouble for if we ever do get caught.
Right.
You know, he's a scary motherfucker.
Nacho is scary. Nacho's very scary. Nacho's savvy.
Yeah,
Hey, can I check out your
kind of people?
Your car?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I look in your glove box?
Hey, be sure to count all that money. Make sure
steal everything.
Yeah,
including
under the guise
cards, which are worth tons of money.
Of course, under the guise of being trustworthy. That's how he gets the address to rob him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then doesn't take the car.
Yeah.
Doesn't take the TV.
Well, no, the car was with him.
Kind of fucks up the Canadian dude if he wants to report it.
Yeah.
And then that's, and then the cops, I don't know if you saw, but there's a shot where there's a painting that's askew.
Okay.
And there's a shot where the painting is right side up as one of the cops is like questioning him.
Okay.
And in cinema, if you have a raked angle like that, it's showing you that something's not on the level. There's something a little off.
Okay.
And so the fact that the cop was straight and the painting was straight, but we know the painting's askew. We've seen it in other shots, and no one nudges the painting. They're showing you that something's a little off here, and that's when they're trying to draw the guy out.
Didn't put that visual together.
It's called a Dutch angle.
Okay.
And it's not Dutch.
There's something I didn't know.
Yeah,
I don't even speak Dutch.
It doesn't come from Dutch. It comes from German. Yeah, it was called a Deutsch angle. But people mispronounced it.
Dutch angle.
And now everyone calls it a Dutch angle.
That's hilarious.
So there's your piece of film trivia for the day.
If that's where Von Dutch got his name.
Possibly. Von Deutsch.
Von Deutsch.
Yeah.
No, he just finally got tired of it. One day he's like,
yep, I'm
fine,
Dutch.
I'm Dutch.
Thanks.
Scheißen. Yeah.
So, what else happened in this episode? What else did you notice?
We went through
stuck out.
Where she delved into his world, and we didn't talk about Mikey at all. Yeah, we did. We talked about him getting fired.
Mike got fired. That was his story this episode, right?
God.
Did Mike do anything this episode?
No.
Just showed up, got fired, had a pimento sandwich in the bag.
Yeah. Pimento. What's in the bag? Pimento.
No, I mean, like, what kind of gun you got? I got 3 guns that I'll tell you about. Thanks, dude who plays Trevor on Grand Theft Auto 5.
Fuck you, Trevor.
So, what is your
prediction?
What is your prediction of what is going to happen in the very next episode?
I predicted you were going to ask me about my predictions, and I will lay them down on you. I think.
And what do you think is going to happen in the next episode?
So he being Jimmy.
Sure.
Jimmy is going to. I think he's gonna find out what that damn switch is.
What he did.
Like.
He flipped the switch because the sticker said not to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He couldn't not.
No.
That's his office.
You have to find out why, because it doesn't give you any reason.
Yeah.
There's no reason to that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, I want to find out why. Is it shut off the heater, or maybe it shuts off the recorder that records everything that goes on in this fucking office.
Be highly unethical.
Lent me. Well, yeah, but ethics among lawyers. That one kind of, I don't know. Hey, sorry to all my lawyer friends, but I believe you have to cover your asses as well.
Shout out to Legal Eagle.
Legal Eagle.
I really enjoy your YouTube videos, and I don't believe all lawyers are the same. Anyway.
No, I don't either.
Okay.
I don't either. But I do know.
Way to walk that back, Steve.
There's a majority of people who have to watch their asses, and if you don't record everything in that type of environment, I think there's probably a lot of worth to recording certain things. So
if Legal Eagle wants to let us know how ethical that is, or if it's even legal, that would be really fantastic. Legal Eagle has done some really good YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out what the Switch does, and that's it.
Okay. Well, no, we're going to find out what the Switch does. We're going to find out how much more fun they're going to have together, Jimmy and
Kim.
I think I know I can make this prediction for certain. I am going to grow more in love with Kim's character with every show because she is wonderful. Mikey is gonna get okay. Here's the deal with the Canadian drug dealer, dumbass. People like that, and this has happened to me.
He's sorry.
Where you back out of something, and then automatically the finger is pointed at you. Because I had a friend way back in the day who said, "Hey, let's go out and steal cars." And it wasn't "let's go out and steal cars." It was "let's go out and steal things out of cars." Well, he ran into a car. We came across the car that had the keys in it. Now, this is more than 20 years ago, so I think I'm legally out of that loop.
Legal Eagle, if you want to weigh in.
And he's like, "Yeah, let's go." And we're doing this thing, quote unquote, shopping is what we were doing. So he come across a car with the keys in it. And I'm like, "Okay, well, whatever you do from this point on, I'm not in. I'm out. Like, this is my line." And so he got caught with, I don't remember how he got caught. All I remember is, like, within a few days, I had a double-barreled shotgun pointed at my chest, loaded with buckshot. So I escaped death. Thankfully, I'm here today, so the story didn't end badly. But that's what happens, is you get accused of tattling or, being the snitch. If you're not all in, you're going to be the first person to get called on. I never called the cops on this kid because we were kids back then. But I never did that, and though he thought I had. And, oh well, we're not friends anymore.
And that's what you think is going to happen with the Canadian?
I think he's going to finger Mikey. I think he's going to... Mike, yeah.
Huh.
I think he's going to, maybe not accuse him, but step to him and be like, "Hey, why the fuck did you have my house ransacked? You were the one asking questions all the time, blah, blah, blah." Because Nacho looks at him and is like, "I trust you." Now, when someone says, "I trust you," it is something that opens the door for mutual trust. Mm-hmm. Okay? So if somebody says, especially if you're into something deep, and somebody says, "I trust you," that makes them trustable. That makes them trustworthy to you. Usually, that's something that you do. Mm-hmm. It's something that you do when you're in deep with somebody and you want to gain their trust. You tell them that you trust them. And then that can be mutual after that, because they know that. They're going, "Oh, okay, all right, cool. You trust me? I trust you for trusting me." And it's stupid. It's entirely stupid, but people do it. They fall for it all the time.
You're saying that Nacho, being a gangster, is masterful at manipulating people.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So I think...
It's fair to say.
I think Mike's going to get looked at. The new drug dealer, I think, is going to be very suspicious of Mike.
Cobbler.
Cobbler's the next one. Okay.
Yep, Cobbler's the next episode.
Okay.
So Canadian dude's going to be suspicious of Mike, thus further fucking up Mike's life.
I don't think it'll fuck up Mike's life.
It's like a $300 job. And
yeah. Well, no. Yeah, it was $1,500.
It was $1,500 with all...
he got paid for the other two.
Yeah, exactly. And that guy is claiming... And I don't know how much he's making, but he's making enough to get a Hummer.
Let me say this. If you're into drug dealing, and this is my guess, all right? Like, if you're a drug dealer and you're going to be thrifty anywhere, it shouldn't be on your help. Really, don't pay your help well, and they will do well for you.
Yeah, he has no help.
If I was going to go biblical on this, I'd say read the Book of Kings, motherfucker. Maybe minus the motherfucker.
Yeah. It's a way to go. So you think Mike is going to get in trouble?
I don't think he's going to get in trouble. I think he's just going to get accused. You know, where he's going to not by the police because God damn, that would suck if New Boy brought the police in on it.
He already done called him.
Implicated him. Yeah,
done called the police.
Yeah.
He's a snitch ass bitch.
Yeah, why would a drug dealer ever call the police?
Because he doesn't understand he's a criminal.
Yeah, that's true.
Mike tried to warn him.
Yeah.
He said, you're a criminal now.
Yeah.
That's what you are. Like, you can go home and never do this again, and that's fine. But if you keep going, you have to understand.
Yeah.
That, like, you're a criminal.
Yeah.
You're a criminal. Like, basically, you're a criminal. Nacho's a criminal.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a criminal. Like, you have to understand that, like, we're playing a game, and it's a very high stakes, high reward game.
Yeah.
And if you're not totally familiar with the rules of the game, you should not be playing.
Yep. Agreed.
You'll just get hurt.
Agreed.
All right.
So, and I like where things are heading with Kim. Just, I haven't seen anything wrong with that. It all seems wonderful.
Kim's got a good head on her shoulders.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, Kim's awesome.
She likes him a lot more because he's shown his bad boy side.
But yeah, she only knows Jimmy working in the mailroom.
Right.
Like,
trying
to become a lawyer.
She knows his background. She knows he was once slipping Jimmy, you know? Giselle, what a name.
Yeah.
No offense to anyone named Giselle, but it's just kind of funny that
It's making all kinds of enemies in this episode.
All right.
Fuck lawyers and people named Giselle.
Oh, God. On top of everybody who thinks that I'm a complete idiot.
We're going to run our hate mail through, like, several degrees of security.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just want to let you all know that.
Just so you don't spoil anything.
All right, so next episode, Season 2, Episode 2, Cobbler, and we will catch you later
Hell
after
yeah.
we watch that.
Love you guys.
I'm indifferent.